We are in Malaysia. We are so excited to be here. This is our first time ever here, and truly we didn't do a ton of research because we came here kind of last minute, so everything is just completely new to us. And honestly, just driving here and last night, I'm so impressed. It looks so beautiful and so green. We are so excited to explore today.
Our first stop is Mura Square. It is the giant greenery we have behind us. It's surrounded by really tall buildings. Over here is Merdeka 118, the second tallest building in the world. So we're just gonna start walking towards that and experiencing what Merdeka Square is all about.
Oh no, I couldn't make it. So Merdeka means independence, and this is like basically Independence Square. It's beautiful, and there's so many like different styles of buildings around us, but they say Merdeka 7 times, and that means like independence, woohoo! And it's really cool because this is the place where they first raised the Malaysian flag, I think on August 31st, 1957. It is so cool to just see all of the different styles of buildings here. I seriously feel like every way I turn, it like looks totally different. Like we have this really beautiful Sultan building, the world's second largest tower, and then if you turn this way, we have like European style building over here, and it's just crazy. And honestly, I'm just blown away at how like green this city is. It's like, if you watch our videos, you know that's like it's really loud, they're doing construction. But if you watch any of our videos, you know that green cities are my favorite kind of cities.
We're walking through the grass and we got a really good view of Kuala Lumpur Tower and Petronas Towers.
It's so cool. And then like with this cool Sultan building right here, they all look so cool, like 3 in a line. Wow, I am loving Kuala Lumpur so far. This is crazy.
So far, everything's been amazing. And because Malaysia is majority Muslim, we are hearing the call of prayer right now. There's a mosque just right over there, and we can hear it echoing through the entire city.
And of course, when you're here, you gotta take a quick stop by the I Love KL sign.
So that's it from Merdeka Square. We're gonna start walking towards Merdeka 118 right now, and I think there's something along the way we can stop and do.
On our walk, I saw this really pretty mural on this building, and I was like, oh, I wanna go take a picture of it. So we walked down here, and then we ended up at the River of Life, and it's very, very pretty. There's like a building right in the middle of it, and it says Kuala Lumpur under it. This is so cool. And then I think Jacob said one of the rivers goes through Kuala Lumpur, and then one goes on the outskirts, and you can see them like separate right here.
Well, they're merging.
Oh, they're merging.
They're coming down, I think, from the mountains and then merging and going into the ocean.
This is such a pretty spot. Huh, I'm having the best time. We just walked into like a little market area, got some like sweet treats right here. Wow, this area is popping. Oh my gosh, so much street food. Chocolate covered strawberries. Oh, this is so fun.
So we stumbled upon Central Market, mostly on purpose, and also it was just right next to us after we were filming the outside market, so it worked out perfectly. There's a lot of shops in here, nice indoor mall to cool off. Ooh. This is fun. A ton of restaurants and clothings. There's some durian over there that I might make Jenny try.
Not the durian. We tried durian in Singapore, I think.
Yeah.
And it wasn't great. Just standing in front of this giant air conditioner. It's actually not as hot as I thought it was gonna be. It's actually like pretty fine. Like I feel good out there, but once you come in here, you realize how good it feels in here.
This girl's looking at rings.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Tell all the people what you got.
I got a ring, and it was only like $6, 25 ringgit. I've really been wanting a ring to wear on this finger because I always wear my wedding ring on this finger, so now I got 2 hands full of rings. Drive-through VIP? Okay, I actually just saw another car with a McDonald's stamp, and I was like, I wonder if they're a delivery driver. Apparently, you can get drive-through VIP here.
I want that.
I want that too.
Although, when's the next time we're gonna be drive-throughing a Malaysian McDonald's?
Probably never.
We have made it to Petal Street, which seemed to be very popular when I pulled up Google Maps, and there are a lot of people here. With these lanterns above us, you can definitely tell that we are now in Chinatown. I don't know how big it actually is, but we're just gonna walk right through it. We've got luggage, we've got durian, we've got a ton of purses.
Wow, luggage and durian. What more could you want out of life?
Oh, I think there's more purses than anything else.
There's so many purses and luggage, yeah. And lots of like fruit shakes. Right behind us here, it looks like there's just like a non-denominational Christian church. That's so cool. We've seen like so many different kinds of religions, and Jacob was telling me that it's like a pretty multicultural city.
So yeah, even though that it's majority Muslim here in Malaysia, I think that they tolerate any sort of religion that you want to celebrate.
Well, we made it about as close as we're willing to walk to this thing because we have a lot more to do today, but it is so tall. Oh my gosh, if I like look to the top of it, I get like dizzy. It's like literally looking straight up.
118 stories, the second tallest building in the world.
Wow.
Whoa.
What's in there? Is it like office buildings? Let me know if you know like what's inside of there.
Because it is going to take us a while to walk, even though it looks so close. But we got so much to see today.
All right, let's get our grab and go to the next spot. As we're waiting for our grab, I want to share my thoughts on Kuala Lumpur so far. We came here and we decided super last minute that we were gonna come here, but Jacob's been wanting to visit here for so long, and so it feels so fun that we're finally here. But because it was so last minute, I really didn't have time to do much research. I mean, I knew about the Petronas Twin Towers, of course, those are so famous, and then other than that, I was like, I don't really know what to expect. And it's just so fun coming to a place and not having any preconceived notions in your head of what it's gonna be like, because it just makes it feel so much more like authentic and you don't have any expectations going in, and I feel like it just is better like this sometimes. So just having a great time. It's pretty clean, I would say, very clean. Lots of trees, lots of beautiful buildings, lots of like old, like very pretty buildings, modern buildings. Just, it's honestly a great place.
Pretty simple 20-minute grab ride to KLCC Park. We're just gonna walk around a little bit here and thought this would give us a pretty good view of the Petronas Towers. We might even be too close to them because they are pretty massive.
This is so fun. There's like a huge area for kids to play down there, like in the water. I wanna go in. It's so hot. This park is so fun and it's pretty big. We've just been walking around, enjoying the trees and the skyscrapers, and there's this big pond right here with a whale and a few dolphins in it. Well, we've gotten pretty close to the Petronas Towers now, and they're the tallest twin towers in the entire world. That's really crazy. They're so cool. I really liked them last night when we were driving to our hotel. They like almost look like they're like sparkling, and it just looks so pretty. And I feel like if you can see them at night, I would definitely recommend that because they're just beautiful. I mean, they're still cool now, but I like things that sparkle.
So I guess Kuala Lumpur really likes their tall buildings. We have the Merdeka 118, now the Petronas Towers, and then there's other skyscrapers too that are really almost just as high as these Petronas Towers. It also feels like a wide city as we were driving around. It took us almost an hour to get to from the airport last night. So I guess just a huge mega city. And walking away from that children's pond area, there's another one, and I think this is where they have a fountain show at night.
It looks like there might be some kind of like mall right here, so we're gonna go inside and see if we can find some yummy Malaysian food. It's very fancy in here. We got some burgers and lobsters right as you walk in. And Hermes, I never know how to pronounce that one, but it's a fancy store. Prada, this is crazy, and it feels so good in here.
It feels so fun to be in a busy mall because the last couple videos that we posted on this channel, we were in the Philippines and they were all into malls. So I don't know if that's the same for Malaysia, but it's nice to be here. We got 2 dishes. This one is the curry laksa. It looks very nice and fancy with a lot of stuff in there. And then this right here is the nasi lemak with beef rendang. Oh, I'm so happy I remembered everything that we got.
And we got some chilies, which I'm really excited about.
These are spicy chilies. Yeah, I think they're pretty spicy with the curry, so excited to dig in. Laksa. Laksa.
Jacob's trying to tell me how to pronounce this, and I'm really struggling, but I'm gonna try the laksa. I don't know. Okay, I'm trying really hard. Leave me alone. Okay, but it looks really good. We have shrimp, it looks like some tofu, a hard-boiled egg, chicken, chives. I'm not sure what this is on the side, but there's noodles, maybe like a little lime. It's the kind of lime that we had, what's it called? Like a kalmasi or something like that?
Yeah, in Taiwan we had something like that.
It looks really good. I'm not sure if it's like peanut sauce, but guess I'll just dig right in and see what it tastes like. Woo. Oh gosh, I'm really good. I swear I'm good at using chopsticks, but only the wooden ones. When it's the plastic ones, I feel like the food falls easier. Oh my god. That is not what I was expecting at all. So the sauce is like brown, so I thought it was gonna taste like peanut sauce. It tastes like, I don't know. I don't have a good word to describe it. Let me try it again. Okay. It does taste like a tiny bit like curry. It does have a good amount of spice, like the perfect amount of spice where you're like, ooh, that's good, but it's not like burning your face off. Oh, I can't figure out what that is, but I've had it before. It's like really light. It's good though. It's really good. All right, I'm going for the fork because I'm gonna try to get some other stuff. Jacob dared me to try it with the pepper, so I guess that's what we're doing now. It might be really spicy. This is already kind of spicy. Oh yeah, it is spicy, but it adds like a really good crunch. I'm not like dying, but it does like tingle your mouth a little bit, but like, again, the perfect amount. I'm gonna try the beef with the rice now. I think this is like a pretty popular dish here in Malaysia. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, that beef is so good. It almost has like a little bit of like a coconut taste to it, just ever so slightly. This is delicious. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. And the beef is so tender, it literally just melts in your mouth. I guess I'll try a little bit of this like sauce on the side. Oh, it's like kind of sweet. Almost tastes like a fruit chutney or something like that. Got some peanuts, anchovies, cucumbers, and another hard-boiled egg.
I'm gonna put the noodles and a little bit of the chicken on the spoon.
Wow, are you trying to show me up?
And then I'm gonna dip it in the sauce. And then we have curry laksa. That is really, really good.
What's the flavor?
It kind of has a little bit of that peanut flavor that you were talking about, just a little bit, I think. But then there's a little bit of chili flavor as well. I don't know the exact flavor, but it's kind of reminding me of Hong Kong and Taiwan a little bit with that taste. I'm loving the curry laksa, and we're gonna try so much more in the next video. This is just our first day in Malaysia, but we're gonna do a whole video where we go around and try all the different foods in Malaysia. So I'm so excited for that.
I have heard that Malaysia has insanely good street food, and we're gonna eat so much of it tomorrow. This was just like our first little taste, and I know some people might say like eating in the mall isn't the best taste of like the authentic food, so don't worry, we will be eating in the streets a lot tomorrow.
Well, that was a pretty good meal. It was only about like 40 ringgit, so about less than $9. Pretty good. I've been noticing that in Kuala Lumpur, prices are very inexpensive if you have US dollars like we do.
We're walking to KL Tower and we ran into our favorite Korean convenience store. We seriously ate here like all the time when we were in South Korea. We walked to a place where we can see the KL Tower. It's really cool. There's a rotating restaurant up there. That's crazy, and you can just go up there for like the viewpoint too. And Jacob just told me that the Petronas Towers used to be the tallest tower in the world. Wild. So now that we've seen all of the really pretty buildings, we are gonna go find somewhere to get a cocktail. We heard that this city had amazing rooftop bars, but our hotel also has one, and we get free drinks here actually because of our membership with Hilton, the hotel brand. And so we got some wine. Jacob got a gin and tonic, and we have an insane view of the city over here and over here. It's so beautiful. So we got some red wine and we'll give it a try. And I really like the shape of this glass. It's like funky and I like it.
We had a fun first day in Malaysia, so thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next Malaysia video.